Hi guys, in today's video I'm trying something a little bit different that you guys kind of said you wanted to see from me, and that's basically a live swatching and chit chat of polishes. So I got my polish pickup order on Friday for the month of August. So I want to just do some quick live swatching. I have naked nails. I'll just put the polishes on, we'll chit chat, I'll take the polish off, and just kind of chit chat about some stuff. I don't normally film videos like this, so it might get a little long and chatty. I don't have the best angle for nail painting either. I know that this isn't my typical setup, so excuse that, but these are the three polishes I picked for last month's polish pickup, where the theme was carnivals. Last month was hard for me, you guys. I wanted a ton of stuff, and we had just gone on vacation. We were getting ready to, my son just moved back to college. So I have a lot of big money things coming up. We're rebuilding our back fence. And so I had to be a little bit more frugal than I wanted to be. And this is what I ended up narrowing it down to. So, let's start with this one first, I guess. So this is from Quixotic. I think that's how you say it, Quixotic Polish. And this one is called Sunset Swinging. This is a gorgeous multi-chrome orange with like some green shift. This is not my usual polish style, but I've really been feeling oranges lately. And my friend Ebony tagged me on this in the polish pickup Facebook page, and I was like, ooh, it looks really, really pretty. And there was some videos and all kinds of stuff, and it just completely sold me. So let's go ahead and swatch this first, and then I have a funny story to tell you guys. So this came in on Friday. We left to take my son to college on Saturday, and now that I was looking for it to do this live swatch, I like literally could not find my package anywhere. I was getting ready to roll in my big trash can dumpster and look for the polish in there. I thought maybe it got thrown because it was just like nowhere to be found, and my son was like, could it be in the pantry, laughing, and that's where it was. So I'm apparently losing my mind because I don't know how it ended up there, but it did. So anyway, oh, you guys, that first drop of it looks so pretty. So I'm gonna go in for the first coat of this. I'm just gonna paint all the probably 4 nails. I won't do the thumb while we chit chat. This is really pretty, you guys. Look at that. It's very glowy, but it is a little sheer, which is to be expected. I find multichromes to be sheer, and I find multichromes sometimes are better layered, even though I don't like doing the layered. I'm not one for white base, and I'm not one for like really bases on polishes. Like glitter is okay, topper is okay, but just regular polish, I'm not a fan. This is so gorgeous, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's perfect for fall. I live in New Mexico, like I've told you guys before, and there's actually this drive called the Enchanted Circle here, and it goes from Taos. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about Taos. That's a huge tourist town, but it goes from Taos up to like a ski valley called Angel Fire, Cuesta, another like Red River, Cuesta. These are like little villages with not very many people, but it's beautiful up there. And basically in the fall, people take that drive of the Enchanted Circle, and all of the leaves are changing at that time, and it's so, so pretty. If you guys have a chance, look up Enchanted Circle drive like on your computer. It's so pretty. And usually the fall leaves start changing maybe here in a couple of weeks, and it lasts like a month, and then all the leaves fall off and they're dead. But it's really pretty. A lot of people take like family photos at that time because it's so nice. This reminds me of that. Look at that. So on camera, I do think you can see visual nail line. I'm having a hard time checking my viewfinder, so but I can see visible nail line, especially on my middle finger. So I think this will for sure be at least a 2-coater, maybe a 3-coater, depending on nail length. But let's go in for that second coat. Oh my God, people. This is amazing. This second coat really does like deepen the glowiness, and it makes it opaque. Oh my gosh, Ebony, this is amazing. I'm so glad that you put this in my thoughts and that I decided to go for it. Sometimes it's nice to step out of your comfort zone, you guys, and try new things. And then sometimes it doesn't always work out, but this is one time where for me This has completely worked out. Oh my gosh. Look at the glow. Look at the shift. There's a cricket in my house, you guys, and it literally sounds like I'm outside camping. I don't know where it is to find it, to kill it. But it's so loud. Oh my goodness. Completely dying with this. I'm gonna top coat it just to see if it makes any difference in the effect of it or how it looks for you guys, just so you can see. If you all are orange lovers, I totally hope that you picked this up. The top coat I'm gonna use is from Believe Beauty, and this is their gel effect top coat. It says nothing about being quick dry, but since I'm just gonna top coat and then take it right off, I'm not concerned about quick dry right now, so that's why I'm using this one. So the top coat does bring out a little bit more shine, but it doesn't really do much as far as the finish goes. You know how sometimes when you like top coat flakies and stuff, everything kind of comes to life. I feel like this polish is alive by itself. It doesn't need the top coat, so just so you guys are aware of that. This can be, I feel like, a tiny bit brush strokey, so you may want to make sure that when you apply it, you're keeping the brush as straight as possible to avoid, you know, too much of a brush strokey look. That is one thing with multi-chromes, is they do tend to have that brush stroke look, and I hate brush strokes. So maybe that's part of the reason I don't wear them as much as I could, would, or should. But it's not super bad with this polish. Oh, you guys, this glow is killing me. So I'm going to take a quick swatch picture so I can insert that after this, because I feel like the picture may show more than the video sometimes. Oh my gosh, so this polish is completely amazing, just so you all know. And again, that was from Quixotic polish called Sunset Swinging. I have never tried this brand before, and I am fairly impressed right now. So it's definitely a brand I will be keeping an eye on. I'm going to go ahead and remove this, and we'll just chit chat while I do that as well. So I have another funny story for you guys too. So my son said that some girl at school was talking to him about all this nail polish she had. I don't know why they were talking about nail polish to start off with, but I guess she told him that she had a ton of nail polish. So he asked her, like, what's a lot of nail polish to you, right? And so she was like, oh, just a lot, I guess. And then he asked her, well, like, how do you store it? Because my mom has a shelf. And I guess that she was like, oh, all my polishes, I have a shoebox filled. And so I guess my son was kind of like, oh, that's cute. And he's like, I'm going to send you some videos when I get home, and you make sure to watch them. So he came home and he videoed my big shelf and my spinning racks for her and sent them to her on Snapchat, I guess. And she was just like, oh my gosh. And he told her that I review polishes for people and all this and that. And so she wanted to see some pictures of my, I'm going to leave that looks gross. She wanted to see some pictures of my manicures, which I thought was funny. So I sent some of my like best ones, of course, and she was very excited. So I guess she wants to come over and maybe look at my polish. So I think that could be fun. I don't know. I've never met her before, so we'll see. So now I'm just going to oil up. When I do the swatching, I always oil between takeoff and repainting, just because the acetone really does kill my nails for the swatching. And in case you guys were wondering, I'm trying to finish up this Organ Oil Cuticle Drops. It stinks. I don't like the smell, and I just want to finish it and be done with it so that I can move on to the new one I have, because I love the way it smells. So I should show you that new one, but I don't. I should show you that new one, but I don't see it anywhere on my table. Oh yes, here it is. So I am in love with this cuticle oil. It's California Mango. I bought this at Sally's. It is a little bit pricey. It smells amazing though. I have one of these on my desk at work, and I oil after I wash my hands and then put on my Bath and Body Works stress-free lotion, which when you have anxiety doesn't make you very stress-free, but I like the smell of it. And that cuticle oil is good, you guys. I feel like it absorbs really nice, and just is really nice. So I just kind of rub the oil on in case y'all are wondering, and then I don't take it off. I polish right on the oil. I don't clean my nails with acetone or anything before, and I don't have any problems with wear time. Usually what I do is I'll oil like I just did right now, and then I go in with my base coat right after that. And I'm trying to find that bottle too to show you what I've been using. So I've been using Orly's Nail Defense. Hunter from Olive Eve Nails suggested this as a good product, so I went and bought some. Amy Sue and Catalina were using it, and they said they were getting really nice nail growth. I don't think it's been helping my nail growth. I definitely think the vitamins I've been taking have been helping more, and extra moisturization. But I do like this as a base coat. I think it holds the polish to the nail really well, and it's fairly cheap. You can pick it up at CVS too, which is nice. So that's what I've been using. So usually after I oil, I would put that on and then just go straight on with the polish. So just so you guys are aware. And then I'm going to talk about this one next, because I think the next one I might keep on for tomorrow. So this is from Cadillacquer. This is my first Cadillacquer, you guys. I think the polishes always look so nice, and then the price just always deters me. And this is called Parade. And don't take that as like any kind of, I'm not like judging anybody who buys them, or saying they're not worth it or anything like that. It's just for me personally, it's expensive. So this is from Cadillacquer. This one was called Parade. This is the most gorgeous vibrant shade of red, and then it has a bunch of different sizes of matte blue glitter in it. When I saw the swatches of this at first, I knew I had to have it. I was completely sold. And the price was a little lower on polish. The price was a little lower on the polish pickup site, which I was surprised at, because most of the other brands go up in price. So I thought this is a good time to try the brand and decide if I think I want any more. So let's go in with the first coat of this and see what we think. So it is a very jellyish base, but when you're doing the glitter crowleys, you need that, especially when they're tinted or colored, so that the glitters can kind of form that layered look. Glitter payoff seems okay. This is going to be a little better maybe. Glitter payoff seems okay. I maybe should have had it upside down for a little while before I put it on. That's a good trick with glitter polishes, to hold them upside, or not hold them, but put them upside down for like even overnight sometimes, or like 20 minutes before polishing really does help get the glitter out. As you guys can tell, when I live paint, I am a total polish over manipulator. I go over and over and over the polish, and sometimes that's bad, and sometimes I guess it's not, but that's my habit. So this actually has really nice coverage on that first coat for a glitter crowley. This will take 3 coats to be opaque, but for this type of polish, like, that's just not unheard of to me, or like too much to ask. For a cream, sometimes 3 coats has me a little but like for these kind of polishes, it's expected. You know what you're getting into. So there is the first coat. This does dry a tiny bit matte as well, so I do think there's a little bit of neon pigment in there. It's really pretty color though. I like the way it looks against my skin tone. So I'm going to start going in for the second coat. This is a pretty fast dryer, which is nice when you have to do multiple coats. You want a fast dryer. That way you're not sitting here all night waiting for your coats to dry, I am a little bit kind of like wanting more glitter. Well, there we go. The polish read my mind. It knows I wanted more glitter. So this is really nice. So my husband's on travel, you guys, and my house is really quiet because my older son is back at school. And my parents have my older son's dog, because there was like some drama with the paperwork on taking it down to his apartment. So I think he's going to come pick him up for Labor Day from my parents' house. He's just a little too big for my yard, and he gets a little too crazy. And we're trying to put up our new back fence, and I don't want him jumping into my neighbor's yard. So he's staying with my parents, and he seems like he has them pretty well entertained because he's crazy. So this is 2 coats, and I think on 2 coats, I think I can still see nail line, but I really have to look for it. But I'm going to go for a third coat anyway, just because I want to show you guys that. This is a beautiful red, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this. So pretty. This may not be my last Cadillacquer, I will say that. So anyway, it's really quiet here. And my younger son finished his math homework, and so he's off in like Fortnite land with his friends, and he will be in there probably till I tell him it's time to go to bed. And then my husband's in a training for work, and so I thought this is a good time to film one of these videos where I want to live chat because it's not so loud. So it's just me and Toby in here, my dog, and he's pretty quiet. Oh, this is so pretty, you guys. Oh my goodness. I may film another one of these tomorrow, swatching some different polishes. So let me know what polishes you guys want to see live swatched maybe. I have the China Glaze Muppets China Glaze Sesame Street collection. I have some of the Color Club, whatever it's called that I haven't shown you guys yet. I got some nail mail I could swatch for you guys, like from subscribers. I have those L'Oreal polishes that I could swatch for you guys. So let me know if you're interested in seeing any of that stuff. I have my Urban Outfitter polishes. We could look at those. So leave me some stuff down below and I'll decide. That third coat, you guys, it really does it. It's so pretty. Let me top coat this because I feel like this is one of the polishes that would benefit from me showing it to you guys with top coat, because it does want to be a little matte, but it is very jelly-ish, like very squishy, which I like. Yes, the top coat definitely does something to this. It makes it look even juicier than it already looks. I hope that's coming across on camera. Like I said, I'm having a hard time with my viewfinder looking in it. I got new glasses, and it's funny because I see up close better without my glasses than I do with them on, and basically that's because my far vision is getting so bad that my glasses, you know, are obviously made for that. So when I'm trying to see close, my eyes are having a hard time seeing close through the far prescription lens. But my doctor said that I might not need reading glasses because of that, so we'll wait and see. So look at this. I'm gonna take a swatch picture of this to show you guys to insert in this video, but oh, amazing, so pretty. This color on my skin tone is just like really, I'm loving it. think I'm secretly a red fan. I told you guys I don't wear a lot of reds, and now all of a sudden, like, I'm like, oh, I love this red. Oh, I love this red. Maybe deep down I've just been a secret red fan. Who knows? So when I remove this, I'm gonna try not to like get all over my fingers because I don't want stained skin. I don't know if this will be a skin stainer, but I don't want to chance it now that I'm gonna do live swatching. So. And then this last polish I'm going to end up wearing for tomorrow, like I told you guys, because it's late and I don't want to be naked. And I feel like it might not be exactly neon, but maybe I'm going to cheat a little and say that it is neon enough. So that's what I'm going to do. So I guess I'm going to show you guys my whole like nail routine right now because I'm not completely ready to paint. I didn't do cuticle removing or anything before this live swatch, so I'm just going to do that now. In case y'all are wondering, I use Blue Cross cuticle remover. I went back to the Sally Hansen green bottle a while back, and I just don't feel like that cuts it for me. This is a little bit stronger. I don't like how runny it is, but I deal with it. You guys can see I kind of pour it in my hand here, and then I dip my cuticles kind of in the little puddle I make in my hand, and I really rub it in. And also what I do with this when I do pedicures is I pour myself a hot, or not hot, but like a warm soak for my feet, and I put the cuticle remover into the warm water, and then I soak my feet like that, and it really helps soften up a lot of the dead skin along my heels, my cuticles, all of that stuff. So that's another way I use that. And the runniness of it is nice for that aspect. And then I just kind of go around and push back my cuticles. Sometimes I use a stick. My stick's probably in the bathroom, so because I just did a pedicure I I did a pedicure yesterday, a couple days ago, and I think it stayed in there. But I just feel gently with my other nail, kind of push back all the dead skin. Be gentle, because when you create yourself like hangnails and stuff, it's no fun. So this might not look gentle on camera, but it is gentle in person. And then I just kind of scrape around like the side of it, and you can see like all the dead skin coming up. I know that's kind of nasty, but you can see, I just feel like this removes more cuticle than the Sally brand for me. And now that it's going into like drier winter, I need that more. And I do a lot of stuff with my hands at work and here at home, and so I do think that I just have a lot of dry cuticle skin, so that's why I like this. So after I do all this like scraping, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be right back. Oh, so tonight I went to my grandma's because I've been slacking and I haven't been going to see her. I've just been so busy. And we called her to see what she wanted for dinner. And we took her over dinner, and she wanted a Happy Meal from McDonald's. And she actually ate most of her food. She hasn't been eating, not eating, but she just doesn't eat a lot. And it kind of freaks us out because it just does, I guess. I don't know how all of you guys are, but like us Hispanic people are a lot about food. Like I think we kind of force feed people sometimes. Like, what do you mean you're not hungry? Come and eat. Or are you sick? Or whatever. Like when I was younger, my grandma would like overfeed us sometimes. She even does it with my son now, my younger son. It's like, oh, he can't be full, he needs more food. So, and we hate it when they do it to us, but like I feel like we've been doing it to her. But you know, she's 88 years old, she'll be 89 in November, and I guess maybe she just doesn't need as much food, but we do worry about her because she eats like a bird. But anyway, I took her Happy Meal with a hamburger, and she actually ate her burger and her fries, and we were watching Wheel of Fortune. I hadn't seen that in a long time. We used to watch that a lot when we were younger, and I don't think Joel, my younger son, had ever seen it. He actually thought it was pretty cool, so we stayed watching that with her. She loves her game shows. That and Wheel of Fortune and Family Feud are her two favorites. She loves Steve Harvey, and it was actually a nice little visit with her. And my husband is so sweet to her. He always goes and buys her candies. That's one thing she eats. She has a sweet tooth, and anything chocolate she's completely in for. And anything and Coke. She loves Coke. She hardly drinks water, but she'll drink Coke and Dr. Pepper like all day long, and eat powdered donuts and chocolate covered pretzels and almonds. And I guess who are we to tell her she's wrong? You know, she doesn't take any medications at all, which is amazing because like I said, she's 88. All the rest of us are pretty much on medications, and we're like way younger than her. So I guess she's doing something right. So after that, I clip around if I have any like kind of dry cuticles, very gently, I just clip them off. I don't cut my cuticle, like they do at the salon or anything like that. Then I go in with my nail oil like I showed you guys before. And now I'm going to apply my base coat. This video is going to be super long, you guys. I hope you hang in till the end. Some people like long videos, some people don't. So with the base coat, I just put on one coat of the base coat. And it dries kind of sticky, which is nice. I think that is part of what helps it stick to your nails, or help the polish stick to your nails. I already did the shaping on my nails last week, and I don't think, you know, I haven't had any breaks or they need to be reshaped right now. But usually I reshape my nails every couple of weeks because they grow out, and the shape does kind of need to be like freshened up. But I kind of, like I say, I just did that because I had a couple of chips after cleaning my son's apartment. All that water and cleaner, even though I wear gloves, like it still just tore stuff up. If you would have seen the apartment, guys, you guys would have died. how some people live, I honestly have no idea, because I was like, oh my god. I don't think this kid that had been living there had ever cleaned that apartment. The floor was so sticky. I had to go over it like 4 times just for like the stuff to like actually push on the floor, on the broom, or not the broom, the mop. I don't think he'd ever wiped down the counter. Like when I went to wipe down the counter, like the stuff was getting stuck, like the sponge didn't want to move because it was so greasy. I've never seen anything like that in my life, to be honest with you. So the last polish I picked up is from Moonshine Manny, and this one is called We Go Together. This was based on the final number of the movie Grease, which I completely love. That's my favorite scene too, where Sandy gets the makeover and she's like, tell me about it, stud. Oh, I love that part. So I guess I ran out of memory or something. I don't know. I'm back. Let's see what happens. So I decided to get this polish. It's the most gorgeous shade of teal, and there's a ton of like iridescent flakies and gold shimmer. There's a lot going on in here. I don't have a ton of Moonshine Manny polishes. I feel like she makes stuff and I want it, and then I like never complete the order for some reason. So this one I couldn't say no to though. I do like the brush she has here. It's very rounded and it fits nicely into the C curve of my nail. This polish is very sheer on that first coat, but again, that's kind of expected of these polishes with so much in them, because they want, you know, all the elements to show through, and if your base is too dark, like that just doesn't happen. But I feel like the coverage is pretty good. The formula is not hard to work with or anything like that. The color is really pretty, you guys. So this is the one I'm gonna kind of consider a neon. I don't know what y'all think about that, but that's what I'm gonna do. Because it's getting late and I want to swatch this polish for you, and I don't have time to put on another neon after this, and I don't want to be naked. I was naked for a few days and I don't want to do that again. So this is really pretty. So that's the first coat there. You can see a lot of visible nail line. Keep that in mind. But it's nice. So I am going to do the full manicure on camera. I may cut some of it out depending on length. And again, if I run out of more storage, then I don't know. I cleaned up a little bit, but I probably need to do like a major cleanup, and it's late and I don't have time to do that and finish this video. So we'll see what happens. I'm really liking this color, you guys. I'm so glad my nails have finally started growing. Like, finally. I couldn't grow out my nails to save my life there for a while. But I definitely think so they diagnosed me as anemic, in case you guys didn't see that video where I kind of updated everybody what's been going on with my anxiety. And I've been taking iron and trying to eat more iron as well. And I think it's been helping with the nail growth. My hair still feels dry. My skin doesn't feel as dry. My nails aren't as brittle. So maybe my hair is just dry from like products and styling. I don't know. And dying. I think that my anxiety has kind of still been up and down. And like I say, the psychiatrist did say, you know, I think it is going to be more complicated than just taking an iron pill and being cured, which she was right. And I kind of figured, you know, I've been dealing with this for a long time, and a lot of it is like, you know, the brain, how the brain works and how you think, and trying to change, you know, those thought patterns. And that takes time to, you know, I think work into an anxiety type disorder. And I think it takes time to work yourself out of an anxiety type disorder. So, I mean, that makes sense to me. So I'm going to go in for the second coat on this hand. This formula is a tiny bit thick, I think. There's a lot in the polish, and I think that does factor into the thickness as well. I don't know if I will call this opaque in 2 coats, but I'm kind of hoping, because I think if I have to go in for the 3rd coat, it's going to be a little thick. I think if this bright filming light is not shining down, I'm not bothered by the visible nail line I'm seeing right now, but since I have this bright light on, it is kind of like a but I think just, you know, to see in regular light, it's not bad. So I think I'm gonna stop at 2 coats on this, because it's pretty much opaque. This base color is beautiful, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's a gorgeous cross of like a turquoise but with some green, so like kind of tealish. I really love this type of color in the summer, and then like a darker kind of tealy in the fall is something else I also enjoy. The flakies on this are very nice, and the shimmer, it all shows up really nicely on the nail. I'm not even looking in my viewfinder. I hope you guys see my nails on camera in some type of way. I know I have a horrible setup for live filming because I just don't do it often, and I guess I don't invest in anything to make it better because it's not my favorite way to film, honestly. But here we go. Look at that. OMG. I've been debating getting the Moonshine Manny Neon Trio from her summer collection, and I don't know the girl's name, but Swatches I think is her YouTube channel. She does her videos in Spanish. She has the most beautiful nails, you guys. But she swatched those polishes, and man, she really made me want them even more. And then she re-released the Coral Fixation, which I was sad I missed out on after some of you all had some beautiful swatch pictures. So I don't know if I'm going to go for that collection or not, but man, I have been thinking about it all summer long. It's tough. Like, everything that's been coming out has been so good. I feel like these makers are literally in my mind reading my thoughts on what kind of polishes I want to buy, and they're making them. I for sure want the new polish for Days. I don't know if I'll get everything, but I definitely am getting a majority of that collection. Have you guys checked that out? I think it's called Pixies 3 or something like that. Oh, it's amazing. If you haven't checked it out, you should go get on her Facebook page or go to her website and see what she's done, because oh my gosh, it's amazing. Her polish, pickup polish for next month too. Oh, it's like, how do these brands just keep getting better? I don't even understand. Like, they're so good and they have all these ideas and they're like so different, and then like they just do more different, better stuff. Like, I don't understand. It's too much for me to comprehend. Like, how can something so good just keep getting better and better? But it does. So I'm gonna call that good there on 2 coats. I am loving this color. I am loving the shimmer. I am loving this whole thing, and I feel like this could be how the other collection is. So since I am going to be going to bed sometime after this, this is Fast and Hard from Vibrant Vinyls. I got this for Polish Pickup. This is Berry Sweet Glossy. This is based on the smell of strawberry shortcake. When I did my live swatch last time, I told you guys it didn't smell like that, and I lied. It does. You have to let the quick dry top coat dry for the smell to come out. I didn't know that. I've been doing polish for how many years, and I had no idea that that's how that worked. So my bad. It does smell exactly like strawberry shortcake, and I wish I would have gotten 2 bottles of this because I love the smell. The only thing about this top coat I'm not completely sold on is I don't think that it's as glossy as I think it could be. Sometimes I feel like it makes some of my polishes look almost a little bit semi-matte, and I don't know why. But as far as drying quick, it does. The smell is so good. It lasts really well. I think it helps the manicure maintain, like, you know, longevity. But I'm just so used to like Seche Vite's super glossiness. I guess that's what I was expecting. And sometimes I just feel like I don't get that. And I don't know if it depends on like the polish underneath, because I don't notice it on every manicure, but on some I thought, man, that looks a little bit matte, and it's not. Usually I do my cleanup before I top coat, but since I'm talking to y'all, I lost track of my life and I didn't do that. So I will do cleanup. I'll do cleanup after top coat. But usually I do cleanup first, then top coat. But, oh well. I didn't make a huge mess with this anyway, so cleanup shouldn't be too big of a deal. Sometimes I make a huge mess and cleanup is a process. So for my cleanup, I have this little cup. I bought it at Sally's. I use acetone with the acetone anecdote for removal. But when I do cleanup, I have a bottle of just pure acetone, and I bought this at Walmart. Any kind of pure acetone I like. I feel like when I tried doing the cleanup with the additive, it wasn't cleaning up as nice, and I don't like the way it made my brush feel. So I decided to split up the next bottle of acetone I bought and do one bottle with some acetone additive. I marked it as a mix, and then I did the other one, just the pure acetone for cleanup, and I'm going to leave it that way. This is my cleanup brush. It's very nasty, I'm sorry, but this is from e.l.f. It's a concealer brush. And I really like this. I actually need a new one. It's kind of getting a little bit nasty, this one, but I need a fresh one. They're only $1 at Walmart, and they work really, really well for me. I enjoy this brush to clean up. And then I just kind of go around and look for spots where I messed up the manicure and clean it up. Like I said, I didn't have too much of a mess with this, but I go along the cuticle and I try and get an even gap between the cuticle and the polish, because I think that gives the best look. Let me get on camera here. You can kind of see what I do there. I just try and really get inside that little gap and give that as clean a line as possible. And then if I get any polish, like here and stuff, I clean that up. I try to paint really carefully so the cleanup isn't so extreme, but sometimes I don't win that battle, especially on this hand. This is my harder hand to do because I'm painting with my left hand, so this is a little messier. I was gonna say something else and I don't remember what. Oh, when I dip into the acetone, I always blot on the paper towel too, so because sometimes if you come in with too much acetone, you take off too much polish and kind of leave a mess. So I always blot first, unless it's a really big cleanup where I pretty much painted my whole finger. Sometimes that happens. Then I won't necessarily blot off, but usually I do blot off. The cleanup on this is really nice. It doesn't want to stick or anything. I think removal on this will be a little messy because I think sometimes those shimmers and flakies like to stick to the skin. But usually once you wash your hands, you're okay. Tomorrow is meet the teacher night for my son's school. And you guys, I usually am all about that stuff. And now that my husband's not here, I don't want to go. But I feel like it's nice for the teachers to see you. And for your kids to know that you know who the teachers are. Because sometimes it makes them behave a little bit better. Not to say my kids are horrible and they don't behave, but they have their moments. And the teenage years are all about attitude. I know you guys who have teenagers know exactly what I mean. It's attitude for days over things that you're what's wrong with you? And I feel like sometimes meeting the teacher, you don't get that so much. So I'll probably suck it up and go tomorrow to meet the teacher night. It just stinks because when I get home, I just want to be home. I don't want to have to go back out, and I don't want to have to be, if this makes any sense, I don't want to have to be on. Sometimes I'm just tired of having to be on. I am sort of an introvert, and sometimes all the interactions with people throughout the day are tiring. So okay, look at this, you guys. Oh, so beautiful, so beautiful. I love this color against my skin tone, you guys. Love it. Oh my gosh. This polish, I think, has convinced me that I need to try and get that summer collection before it's gone. And Coral Fixation. I really like the formula on this. And like I said, I'm not sure why I've strayed, or not strayed. I'm not sure why I haven't just gotten more polishes from Phoebe. She seems like a total sweetheart, first of all. And that's the kind of person like you want to give your money to for a small business. She seems very sweet, very nice. Sometimes you hear stories about people and like the things they say and do, and you know, they're, I don't know, like they're very insulting and rude, and it's like, why would I give my money to this person? She does not have that vibe at all. So anyway, I'm very happy that my son managed to find my lost order in the pantry. How it ended up there, I have no clue, but I'm glad it's found. I feel like there's days I'm completely losing my mind, and that probably must have been one of those days to stick it in the pantry. I'm guessing what happened is I must have been looking at it and then started cooking dinner or got a snack and put it down. I don't know, but I'm just glad it's found. I love all these polishes. I'm in love with everything I picked out. I do want to thank Ebony again for bringing this polish to my attention. This is fall in a bottle, people. Fall in a bottle. This reminds me of drinking hot cocoa. This reminds me of wearing flannels, which I love for fall. Pumpkin pies, all that good stuff. So thank you, Ebony, again for your wonderful polish suggestion. And then this was amazing, you guys. This base color is just so vibrant. The blue glitter is amazing. Has a great formula. Has a very squishy look on the nail, which I appreciated for this polish. I'm not usually a big jelly person if there's not glitter, but this was so good, you guys. And of course the Moonshine Mani polish that I just put on. I did take swatch pictures of everything that I swatched for you, so I'll put those in this video as well. This is probably gonna be super long. Let me know if you like this style, and maybe I'll try and do it more when my house is quiet. Or if you don't like this style, tell me too. And if you do like it, let me know what polishes you would like to see done next. At the beginning of the video, I mentioned off a list. Just in the comments down below, let me know which ones you're interested in seeing live swatched, and we can live swatch and chit chat and take our time and all of that good stuff. So thanks you guys for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to click the like button down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. And I will see you all in the next video. I hope you're having an amazing evening, and bye. Ugh, I can't stop looking.